Hello and welcome to this English lesson. My name is Stuart. In today's lesson, we're looking at vocabulary related to things that we see in the street. Let's go to the intro. Now, today we're looking at vocabulary, things that we see in the street. So we imagine that we open our door, we go outside, we go into the street in the city, and some of the things that we will see. So we'll start at the top, and some of the things that we're going to see in the street. Now remember, in English we have different words for different things in different countries, okay? So sometimes in the USA they use one word, in the UK they use another word, in Australia we use another word. But I'm trying to give the general examples that everybody normally understands when we talk about things we see in the street. And if, for example, it is common only to the US, I'll put here a little thing which says US, okay? Also, if you come across something that you're not familiar with and it's only used in a specific country, just leave a comment below. So, the first thing that we're going to see when we go into the street is we're going to see a bus stop or a bus shelter. And a bus stop is where we catch the bus. So it can sometimes be a post or a pole. It can also sometimes be a shelter, which is more of a covered bus stop where you can sit down, and if it's raining you don't get wet. So that would be a bus stop or bus shelter. Now, the other thing that we see in cities nowadays are bike lanes, and we have this little person riding their bicycle here. I'm a terrible drawer, so don't criticize me on my drawings, but this is a little man on a bicycle and he's riding down the road in the bike lane, or the bicycle lane, we can say as well. The bike lane or the bicycle lane. Now, in the street we also see post boxes or mail boxes, as they're called in the USA. We can also see phone booths or phone boxes, okay? Now, phone booths or phone boxes are not common anymore because everybody has a mobile telephone in their pocket. So it's not common to see these things so much anymore. But remember that the traditional red phone boxes in the UK that were very emblematic, that is a phone box or a phone booth, we can say as well, or telephone booth or telephone box. Now, also in the street, we're going to see traffic. We're going to see traffic mainly at intersections. So intersections are where the traffic meets in different directions. So we've got cars that are going this way, cars that are going the other way and crossing over as well. That's called an intersection, and intersections can be regulated by traffic lights, or we can also call them stop lights. So traffic lights or stop lights, and also traffic intersections can be regulated with roundabouts or traffic circles, as they're known in the USA. So roundabouts or traffic circles. And this is where normally there are no traffic lights, but you have a roundabout or a round circular traffic thing, and the cars go around in a certain direction, and it's known as a roundabout. Okay, or traffic circle. Now, the other thing that we have in the street are parking meters, or parking meter in singular. And this is where if you want to park your car in a city, in the street, you have to put money into the parking meter in order to park legally. Because if you don't park legally, you get a fine. Okay, a fine. You have to pay some money to the council. You get a fine. Now, obviously, when we go into the street, we're also going to see roads, okay? And we're going to see road signs. This is a road sign saying give way or stop. so road or road signs. We're also going to see rubbish bins or litter bins where we put our rubbish because we don't want to leave the rubbish on the street. We don't want to leave the litter. We don't want to litter. We also see lampposts or street lights. Okay, those are the big metal or wooden things that where the street lights are on top. Okay, that make sure that the cities are bright at night. We also have footpaths, sidewalks or pavements. Now this is the same thing. In Australia we call them footpaths. In the US they're called sidewalks, and another common word for them is pavement. So to be walking on the pavement, okay? The people that are walking on the footpath are known as pedestrians, okay? Pedestrians. So here are two pedestrians walking down the street. If the pedestrian wants to cross the road from one side to the other, they have to cross at a zebra crossing or a crosswalk, as it's known in the US. Or you can also say a pedestrian crossing, okay? And the other thing that you'll see in the street that is not here, but I'll do in another lesson, are cars and buses and motorbikes and all the different vehicles that we see in the streets or on the roads. Now, thank you very much for watching the lesson. Remember to leave a comment down below if you have any questions or any doubts. Please share the video on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Have a good day. Bye.